Alright, so not only am I not late in the terms of, I said I might have to come on at 8:30. I am actually early. Look at that. Look at that. I was preempting a panic attack, and I didn't have one. Sort of. It's still not going great mentally, but other than that, we're fine. Just kind of unnecessarily stressed over nothing all day. But you gotta power through. You just gotta take your mind off of things that are worrying you, and this does a really good job of that. So we're back with some more CZCW. Since I'm a little early, I think I'll just start the simming now, so that by the time people join, assuming that, you know, people are joining at around 8, then I'll be ready to book. Yeah, trying to do a shorter one, like I said, shorter stream today. I want the streams after this one to be like the build and pay-per-view of a, you know, of an episode. So I explained this in the stream announcement video that because I wanted Revolution to be the first episode of the series, it's made these first 2 streams a little wonky, but it kind of works out. Seeing, oh, look at who the fuck it is! Look at that. Seeing as this is actually a 3-show taping, it kind of worked out, sort of, but not really. So, you know, yeah. Kind of worked out, but not really. What the fuck is taking so long? Already? Oh my god. Alright. Tiffany, Jade, and Brock Cornish are dating. Nothing's happening. You gotta go day by day just to make sure that nobody gets signed, and I gotta move shit around. Alright. Dean Waldorf looks so different. He looks like his old 2013 renders, but also nothing like his 2016 and 2020 renders. I got lucky. I got lucky I was able to do a fucking run with her. That's crazy. Frankie D got... Wow, Chief Enforcer Frankie D. Good for that guy. Good for that guy. Him going to WLW kind of killed his popularity amongst players, you know? He was like a guy that we all signed in 2013 and 2016, but then we just kind of stopped. I don't know why. It was like a collective thing. I promise we don't have anything against him. I like Frankie D. I think he's pretty good. I think Monty Trescard's pretty good too. Oh man. Alright. No. QAW Star Show's fine. Busta Cap won the GSW American title, not GCW. I should double check. I think, yeah, we'll be fine for these tapings. Ugh, we're gonna have to move Vendetta. I don't think... Wait, oh, the tour might be over by then. But he might sign another tour date. So I gotta wait for... On October 8th? Fuck me. Wait, it's not a tour contract? I'm so confused. I thought he was on a tour contract. Let's see, hold up. He's Killswitch, not Frankie. Why don't you have a picture? Oh well. Weird. Annoying, actually. I could have sworn he was on a tour show. Yeah, it's touring. Don't freak me out like that. Hello, Jerome. I might have issues with Frankie Perez. Should I make a note? I think I should make a note. When should I make this note? Let's do Monday the 14th. Frankie Perez contract status. So just remind myself to make a note. I think 40 something. Did I fucking forget? Oh, I forgot to hit save. Okay, February 14th, add. Let's see. I am 45. Yeah. Yeah, so owner goals, which I really love that this owner goal came up. I titled the series before knowing this owner goal would come up, but this literally goes into the roleplay, which is so fucking cool. I think by April 20th we'll be medium. If all we gotta do is hit 59 in the Southwest, I think we're good. I'm kind of mad at myself for not getting into football, American football. For my whole life, this was my first NFL and college football season I really got into. And man, do I love it. I hate watching the Bears. It's actual torture watching the Bears. But I love football now. Akira Tozawa should win the Rumble. I mean, fucking why not? Why the fuck not? Dude, truthfully, I mean, no joke, he's got the skills. He's got the skills to main event at WrestleMania. The Akira Tozawa character, I think that'd be stupid, but honestly, I mean, why the fuck not? What are they actually gonna do? They're gonna have Roman win the whole thing? Like, yawn. Okay, well, so that fucking lasted no time. I'm like, oh, I gotta make sure that he's available, and then he's already fucking gone. I've freaked myself out over nothing. Alright. It is what it is. Oh, Jesus, fucking what they do to you? Oh my god, Zonk got ruined. Oh. Oh, it's horrifying. I mean, his render before wasn't that pleasant to look at either. So, Yeah, Frankie Boy's that fucking good. He is that fucking good. Lady Lotus and Maya had a fucking argument. At least she didn't break her neck. Snowfalls. No the fuck it's not. He will interfere in the Roman and Solo match this Monday because he wants the Ula Fala. Hey, Darren, why are you not booking for this company, dude? Why? Dude, apply. What are you doing? You gotta apply, man. Your talents cannot be wasted. No, I'm not bullshit. I genuinely, if they let Akira Tozawa go, I think him and Roman would have, like, a fucking incredible match. That would be fun. I don't know if he could have a good match with Solo, but, I think he'd have a great match with Roman. Alright. Yeah, there's always booking issues in TCW, aren't there? Who the hell are you? Who the fuck is AJ Chamberlain? A C-list celebrity? Okay, wait. Alright, fine. Alright. Sure. Can we get a C-list celebrity? I don't have Netflix. I actually did want to watch the Monday Night Premiere next... oh my god. I did want to watch the Monday Night Raw premiere on Netflix, but I don't have a Netflix account, and I don't want to pay for it. So I'm trying to get a hold of my friend to see, like, hey, you want to hang out? And then casually bring it up. Like, you know, they're doing this Raw show on Netflix, and it's kind of got, like, a stacked car, and he's, oh, yeah, really? That would be fun. I'm not subtle when I do it, though. That's the issue. It's a must listen? No way. Alright, Coast to Coast 2 aired. How much money? We made some good broadcast revenue. Yeah, versus a... Let's see. I don't know if any C-list celebrities would even sign for us. How do I sort by celebrity? Oh, right fucking in front of me. Alright. Let's see. Okay, no. Okay, no. Arlen Guest, I can't, he won't. All he does is color commentary. Darius? No. A-list. We need a C-list celebrity wrestler. Jason Gale. Nope. Damn. Damn. We gotta be medium. I think we gotta be medium. Damn, man, I actually thought we could have had someone for a second. Akira needs a push, even if it's defeating Gunther and winning the title and being the leader of the new Nexus. Like, this is what I'm talking about, dude. How are you not working for them? Do you have your own TEW saves? If so, you need to let that shit to the public, man. It's just, dude, that's some shit I would book on like an old Landix mod when all the real world ratings are like incredibly juiced and I just dicked around. All right, 3 more days. We're chilling, right? Nobody's. All right, yeah, nobody's no one. No one's nobodying. Don't return to the main screen. What are you doing? Why would you even come close to pressing that? I'll say, oh, you don't need to do that, Jerome. I think Netflix is locked by what is it? They VPN lock it, not VPN. Fucking what is it? IP address. They don't allow multiple IP addresses. I won't be too torn up if I can't watch it. It's fine. I don't want to. I've heard that ever since they started doing the password sharing lockdown, it's been insanely hard, so I don't want to try to fucking deal with that across the country. Miller Ford won the ripcord. Oh my god. Still. Frankie, what the fuck are you doing, man? We're trying to be on good relations. Also, can I fix that? Is there a way I can... Does he have a kill switch render? How did I hit tab? He doesn't. That's lame. We gave Frankie D an alt, but we couldn't give kill switch his goth alt. Alright. Sure. Simon Waves. Look at that guy. Look at that guy go. I wonder how good a match between Frankie Boy and Fox Mask 2 would be. I have Frankie Boy in an opener. Alright, we're changing the card. Frankie Boy's going to take on Fox Mask 2 because I want to see how good that'll do. I want to see how good that would do. Good for you, Bull Wrecker. Alright, one more day. One more day. Okay, so all we have pre-booked is now Frankie Boy versus Fox Mask 2 and the #1 contenders match between American Flash and Mask Cougar. Winner will take on Frankie Boy at Vendetta for the world title. Ooh, Malice in Wonderland. Okay. I'm a little upset this only got a 90. That's kind of upsetting. We don't have faces and heels, but I'm kind of booking him as a baby face. He won it? Wait, I just realized he won the TCW world title. Holy shit. Oh, no fucking way. Holy hell. And they just gift wrapped him to me in that SWF save. Oh, who got invited to the Wrestle Peace Festival? Casey Glenn. Dude, Killswitch wasn't invited. What a fucking shame. Alright, and California Love Machine's also gone from WLW, so we have nothing to worry about, I believe. No. He's good. We already checked an IPW guy. I don't think he would pick CILL over us, but I'm gonna check. Alright, we're fine. ACPW, would you... Nope, alright, no ACPW shows, that's fine. I already checked all yours. Yeah, you're fine. Alright, so we've got nothing to worry about now. So, I gotta double check. Three tapings in this block because we have 3 episodes until the pay-per-view. So, we're instead of doing 2, we're gonna be doing 3. Okay, yeah, cool. So I make this announcement every stream, just in case people are in here for the first time. This is their first SixtyFour live stream, or they usually show up later. While I record the clip parts for the condensed videos on YouTube, I have the chat right off to the side. I see all the messages, so don't think that I'm ignoring you. It's just if I don't stay focused on recording, the videos will be just as long as the fucking stream. So, you know, just like I said, I'm not ignoring you. I'll get to I'll read your whatever you type in the chat once I'm done with the recording bit. You know, unless it's something like 64, you put the main event on first, then not only will I acknowledge it during the video, I will shout you out. So, you know, there you guys are there to catch my mistakes. So that's what you're here for. Because we cannot have another. Well, you guys were here for the fucking tag Grand Prix, and I still fucked it up. So, you know, thanks a lot. Even though you guys didn't know who was supposed to win, it's all on me. All right. Alright, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to episode number 3 of the push for relevancy here in Coastal Zone Championship Wrestling. And first things first I want to talk about is I forgot to show you guys the owner goals, or at least I'm pretty sure I forgot. And this owner goal came in after I had started the save and I had titled the series. So I already wanted a goal to be get the company to at least minimum size. And my headcanon was like, Cliff Anderson hires Sean McFly to do that. And quite literally, it is in the game. So I thought that was really fucking funny. The other two do not really matter. Like, very few wrestlers I already want to bring in. So if they don't hit this, then it's like I don't need them anyway. So I'm not worried about these 2 smaller goals. I'm only worried about that top one, where we are, you know, we're decently away, but we got a good bit of time to do it. So yeah, like I said at the end of the last episode, this episode will actually be 3 episodes of Coast to Coast, because I want the episode formats to be every recording block. That's the video you guys get. So this one's going to be slightly longer, since we only have 3 weeks until Vendetta. I don't want to pay the money to split it into 2 and then 1, so we're booking all 3 shows tonight. So, yeah. For the first episode of Coast to Coast in this video, we have, I thought I spoiled something. I remembered that's not a spoiler. I scared the shit out of myself. So all we've got right now is main eventing. This first edition of Coast to Coast will be the winner takes on Frankie Boy Fernandez match at Vendetta between American Flash and Mass Cougar, who were sort of getting along, sort of not getting along, and they've agreed to fight for the right to challenge Frankie Boy Fernandez. So without further ado, let's get into the first edition, the 3rd ever CZCW Coast to Coast. Alright, boom. That was fucking quick. I didn't get to change my file name in time. Jesus, CZCW 3.1. Alright. No one gets the night off. You're all working. Generic venue sounds fine to me. Booking team meeting. So we got to be really scarce with our creative energy tonight, because we only get this page once in our 3 tapings, so we gotta just pray we get. Fuck me. All right. Well, that's not good. All right. What main events do I have? Do I have Frankie Boy in any main events? I got okay. So I only need 2 finishes. That should not be a main event. I am looking at one of my main events. That's not good. That's not good at all. That doesn't look right. I look like... Did I finish the show? Hold up. I think I forgot to finish booking one of my episodes. Alright. I might have just put fucking... Alright. Wow. Well, that episode of Coast to Coast isn't going to be that good. Oh, well. I don't know how that got through the cracks. You'll know when it happens. Alright, Big Gamble. That's a June 07. Done. Alright, we got it. We just gotta hope we get 2. Alright, that's fine. Og 2. And one more. Fuck, man. Alright. That's really not what I was hoping for. If I'm gonna be honest, that's really not what I was hoping for. So we'll get an angle. At least we got a near certainty angle. All right. I might have to rework that one episode. Oh, fuck, dude. How did that happen? How did that slip through the cracks? That's very upsetting to look at. Alright, oh well. It is what it is. We're going to have to... Our second episode of Coast to Coast, I'm going to have to kind of book on the fly a little. Because I put... get out of here, Mark Smart. American Patriot wants to work, though. Do I have... somebody that you could take on? Yes, I do. Sorry, Air Raid Siren, you're getting booted off the show for American Patriot. Would it cost me money? Nobody cares? Alright, we're gonna try to get him for 19 bucks. $20 is fine, dude. Dude, I just ripped him off. Hell yeah. Alright, American Patriot, you're going to be jobbing to Heartbreaker tonight, bud. You're going to be jobbing to Heartbreaker. Alright. You guys are teammates. You got to figure it out. You two also need to figure it out. I don't care. I forgot I made Heartbreaker the head women's trainer, and I'm booking him like a fucking sleazeball. Okay, let's bond though, guys. Shit. Alright, that's not good. Alright, that's not good. Our backstage is only... Okay. Alright. We're still gonna open with Frankie Boy versus Fox Mask 2. Because I want to see if Frankie Boy can carry Fox Mask 2 to a great match. I got this going 15 minutes total. I think we need to steal the show. No, the Coastal Zone Championship is not going to be up for grabs, believe it or fucking not. Yeah, so this is steal the show. Frankie Boy's going over. What do we got? You cannot call it. You are still very green. You are still very much green. Open script, clean. Alright. No, it is not for the Coastal Zone Championship. Alright, then we're going to have just a promo by Frankie Boy, where he's just like, I really don't care who wins tonight. I'll win. I'll beat them no matter what. So, care who wins. That's not a W. Wins tonight. He's confident. He'll win anyway. He's a confident babyface. We need more confident babyfaces in wrestling. He's also a great fucking promo. We need more of those in this company. Serious is fine. Serious is fine. So yeah, then we have a backstage promo with Zell Quinn. Where, if you remember, he cost Luis Montero Jr. his Extreme Championship match. And he's backstage, he's trying to be like, I'm next in line, guys. I'm next in line. Trust me. And Luis Montero Jr. is going to chase him off because he's like, what the fuck is your problem? You and Carlos are fucking colluding. What the hell is this? He's convinced they're colluding. This is going 3 minutes. Scripted. Zell Quinn tries to cut a promo. Backstage. Pre-taped. Storyline development. Book segment. What else do we got? Up next, we got a tag match between Gangster Nation and Thunderstruck. Literally nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing has been missed. No, something happened. So, Greg Gage won the TCW World Title. That's all that happened. How long is this going? 14. 14 minutes. Bullseye's going over. Amy St. James will take the fall. Open. Clean. Book segment. And if you guys remember, on the last Coast to Coast, Gangster Nation laid out the Wildcats. And this is just kind of their promo. Like, 2022 was supposed to be our year, and the Wildcats ruined that, so they challenged them to a rematch at the pay-per-view. Not really a rematch because they lost in the 3v3, but they won a tag match. So 2022 was supposed to be Gangster Nation's year. They want a rematch. Can they even cut a fucking promo? No. Alright. Scripted. 2 minutes. Hype, I guess. Hype. Next up, we got a singles match involving Heartbreaker. Everybody's favorite Heartbreaker and American Patriot, who was so kind enough to work for $20. This is going 10 minutes total. Heartbreaker's going over. Open, script, clean. Heartbreaker, the nastiest man's going over clean. He is going to then cut a promo where he once again professes his love for Sky Hermosa. And he's like, please, Sky, join me in the ring. And no one comes out. So, Heartbreaker invites Sky Hermosa to spend some time with him. Absolute crickets. Absolute crickets. 2 minutes, scripted. Not doing comedy. We've learned our lesson. Character development, I guess, works fine. Then we got a singles match because Juliette Balconi was supposed to work on the last show and she wasn't here. So, Juliette Balconi will take on Carlos Barrera in a fine 12-minute match. Carlos goes over. Open script. Do not go all out. Clean finish. Book segment. Not for the Extreme title. And Luis Montero Jr., he comes out and he's confronting Carlos Barrera. He's like, give me a straight answer. Are you and Zell Quinn? Did you collude with him to beat me? And Carlos Barrera straight up just tells him, look, I got nothing to do with Zell Quinn, all right? I got nothing to do with him. And I'm not going to give you a rematch. That's essentially Luis. He comes out. He's like, you colluded with Zell, and I deserve a rematch. And Carlos is like, I had fucking nothing to do with Zell Quinn. I didn't need his help, but you lost the match anyway. You're not getting a rematch. And yeah, that's just kind of the gist of it. Carlos refuses to give him a rematch because Zell Quinn wanted to be a fucking prick. So were they probably were not colluding, but we do not know for certain. Storyline development. Luis Jr. confronts Carlos Barrera about Zell Quinn. Alright, scripted, save, book. Next up, we've got a promo. A surprise appearance by the one and only the Dark Master Deacon Darkhold. He comes out, a surprise appearance, to talk shit. That's all he's here to do. He came alone to talk shit. He's like, Frankie Perez is a whining little bitch, and I will kill him. Something. I'll feed him to the fucking hyenas. I'll feed him to my satanic hyenas. And Frankie Perez's brother Johnny Perez, he comes out and he says, "You're a fucking bitch. Fuck you. Quit trying to kill my family. I'm gonna kill you." In a video game. And so yeah, they're gonna have a singles match on the next Coast to Coast. This promo will be better when I cut it, I promise. Johnny Perez will not be cutting a promo, as I've just realized I put him on Working the Crowd. That's not happening. Generic, I guess. Surprise appearance by the Dark One. Generic. We'll script it. We'll script it. He's not the greatest promo. But now we have the fun match. The fun match. American Flash versus Masked Cougar. It's going 22 minutes. And going to Vendetta to take on Frankie Boy Fernandez will be not Masked Cougar. We're not doing a rematch. It will be American Flash. I'm pretty sure these two can call it. 73. I don't want to check Masked Cougar. I don't want to get sad if he can't call it. Slow build, clean. Book segment. American Flash has gone over. He's going to Vendetta. I'll book it during the taping, actually. And, yeah, then we have a face champion versus challenger. Face to face. That's not a hyphen. Face. Just literally nothing happening. I just wanted Frankie Boy to cut another promo. Frankie Boy, American Flash, 4 minutes. Super hype. Improvised book segment, and I think we're good. I don't know if I need creative ideas. I have angle ideas. This next show I got, this is what you missed, Tyler. You missed me realizing that I had booked Simon Waves versus Miguel Rivera in a main event for the next show by accident, because I ran out of time and I didn't look at who was main eventing. So I'm saving almost all of these for that show. Honestly, high-key, I kind of want to put the creative finish on this one. The Big Gamble creative finish, I feel like we're gonna do this one. Because if it's bad, then I think Frankie Boy will still give us a decent performance. So there we go. Let's run this taping. Okay, kicking this episode off, we've got our first Coast to Coast. Like I said, this is really all that's pre-booked. We do have some storylines, but without spoiling what's happening on the show, I don't really want to get into them. I'll explain them again once we get through the angles. So, let's just get right into Coast to Coast number 3. We kick things off with a 55 rated match. The Big Gamble creative finish was a success, but the match was too short for an important match. I forgot about that. This could have went really bad if that Big Gamble did not pay off. However, we kick things off with the greatest wrestler of the roster, Frankie Boy Fernandez, pulling out another masterclass out of his ass and defeating Fox Mask 2 in 12:33 with a dirt nap. This was our Steal the Show match. I forgot to check. We will not be penalized. And it's going 95 minutes. So I forgot to double check if I put the times right for everything. So after his match with Fox Mask, Frankie Boy Fernandez just cuts a quick promo. Like, really all he says is, I don't care if I have to face Masked Cougar again. I don't care if I have to face American Flash. Whoever I'm facing at Vendetta is not winning. It does not matter to me. Whoever I'm facing at Vendetta will fucking lose. That's pretty much all he says. He is not concerned in the slightest. Up next, we have a promo by Zell Quinn. He's backstage, and he's trying to make a pitch for the Extreme Championship. He's like, Luis Montero Jr. fell last week. I won a match last week. I'm next in line. He doesn't really get very far in his very, very flawed attempt to politic into the Extreme Championship, as his promo backstage is cut off by Luis Montero Jr., who chases him off. Because of the reason Luis Montero Jr. lost that Extreme Championship match was because Zell Quinn ran in for some reason. So yeah, Luis Montero Jr. chasing Zell Quinn off and presumably out of the arena because we will not see him again. Up next is a tag team match between Gangster Nation and Thunderstruck, two of our established tag teams here. Gangster Nation laid out the Wildcats during last week's show, so they are here getting a victory over Thunderstruck, with Ellie DeGrazia getting an insanely good performance. Holy fuck, okay, calm down. You're not over yet. Wait up. But after the match, they explain why they laid out the Wildcats, and it's just as simple as 2022 was supposed to be the year of Gangster Nation. This was supposed to be their year. They were supposed to take over the tag team division and then maybe even the singles division for each of them. However, first show of 2022, they lost to a bunch of mass losers, and they were not happy. So they want to get back on the right track by taking on the Wildcats in a 2v2 at the pay-per-view. And they say they beat up the Wildcats so bad that they're not going to be able to make this taping. So, they expect an answer on next week's show. I don't know why I said the word taping, because they are on the taping. They're not on the episode. So ignore that I said the word taping. But they got beat up so bad that they can't make this episode, but they'll be on the next one. So, 50 rated promo. American Patriot showed up backstage and wanted to work. So I said, fuck yeah, you're jobbing to Heartbreaker. In 7 minutes and 51 seconds, Heartbreaker defeats American Patriot with an idolizer. Match got a 47. Heartbreaker's not the greatest, but he's really fun to write for, because after the match, he once again professes his love for Sky Hermosa. He says that no other woman in the world lights a fire under his heart like that woman, and he wants to spend the rest of the day, and then the rest of the week, and then the rest of the month, and the rest of the year, and the rest of his life with her. And he invites her out to the ring so they can share a beautiful moment, and he waits for her. And she doesn't come out, and he says, I don't think she's watching the show, guys. I'll come back next episode with her. I promise. There were some misunderstandings. I came on a little strong with her and her tag partner, but I think if I truly get through to her, she'll understand. So I'll be back next time, I promise, with her. 42 for Heartbreaker. Semi-main, we've got Juliette Balconi, who was supposed to be on the last episode, but she did not return from her absence soon enough. So here she is, losing to Carlos Barrera in 10 minutes and 7 seconds after he hits the Curb Your Enthusiasm. Match gets a 60, really good match from Carlos Barrera. And before Carlos can leave, he is confronted by Luis Montero Jr., who is convinced that Carlos colluded with Zell Quinn to cost him the Extreme Championship match. And he wants a rematch without any collusion. He doesn't, without having to worry about Zell Quinn or anybody that he needs to bail out, that Carlos needs to bail himself out of a match with. And Carlos straight up tells him, he's like, dude, first off, I don't know why you'd think I'd ever work with Zell Quinn, let alone needing him to beat you, but I didn't. So you're not getting a world title match because you have issues of your own that you can't deal with. So yeah, you gotta, if you want to stop Zell Quinn from fucking with you, you gotta do that, because I got nothing to do with it. But yeah, 40 rated segment. Luis Montero Jr. is not really buying this, but did Carlos Barrera actually hire Zell Quinn? I don't know. Carlos seems like a tough guy. But before our main event, we get a surprise appearance by the leader of the Dark Watch, Deacon Darkhold, who essentially just comes out to talk shit. That's all he's here to do. He's like, I'm going to beat Frankie Perez. I'm going to take his COT World title. I'll feed him to my goats when I'm done with him. And eventually Johnny Perez comes out. He's stepping up for his older brother. He's like, look, I don't care what you think you're going to do to my brother, but I'm not going to let you run your mouth here on our show without doing something about it. All right? So if you want to take on Frankie Perez, you want to talk all this shit, then talk all that shit. But you're going to have to eat your words next week, because I got Sean McFly to approve a singles match between the two of us on Coast to Coast next week. 45 rated angle. We have Deacon Darkhold in a coast-to-coast match against Johnny Perez on the next episode of Coast to Coast, number 4. 45, and it's time for the main event. And in a match that goes 19 minutes and 41 seconds, Masked Cougar gets a fucking 70. Really good performance by him. However, American Flash is the one who is successful tonight as he defeats Masked Cougar, hitting the high-velocity senton, getting the victory. 77 rated main event. Really fucking good shit from both these men. I was not expecting a 77. But, so American Flash will go to CZCW Vendetta to challenge Frankie Boy Fernandez for the CZCW Championship, the Coastal Zone Championship, in the main event. Pre-booked that, and then we have a quick face-to-face between the two. Nothing's really going on here, just Frankie Boy standing his ground, holding his title up, American Flash being like, I'm going to take it. Just a standard WWE-style face-to-face to end the show. And the show gets a 66. Really good taping to kick off this episode. Unfortunately, as I was booking this episode, I realized I did not really proofread Coast to Coast episode number 2, and the main events might be a little lackluster. So hopefully, the creative finishes I have stored up can bail me the fuck out. Otherwise, we might be in for a little bit of a rough one right now. Alright, what it was, CZCW. Alright. 66, good fucking start. Good start. Alright. Johnny Perez versus Deacon Darkhold. I would move this to the main event. I originally had it opening. But I kinda need this to open because of the angle I run after. So unfortunately, for the fucking sake of this company, Deacon Darkhold and Johnny Perez gotta open. Despite the fact that it is probably the obvious main event. So we'll go for it. Alright. 15 minutes, Deacon Darkhold's going over. Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck you too. Alright. Open. I doubt Deacon Darkhold can call it. He's not really that good of a worker. He's not even that good of a promo. I don't get why this guy got pushed heavily in IPW, but whatever. Open script, slow build, clean. Book segment. We then have a promo where Deacon Darkhold tries to break Johnny's arm. He gets a bat. He ties his arm into the ropes and just fucking swings at it. So, yeah, he's going for broke, quite literally here. Deacon Darkhold attacker, Johnny Perez victim. Alright, character development, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. So this is kind of gonna see. This match is really gonna test how long I have Deacon Darkhold's match at the pay-per-view go. But right now his promos aren't exactly anything to write home about. All right. So next up we have Sky Hermosa versus Swipe Romero. Okay. This one's going 10 minutes. Sky Hermosa goes over. And if Sky Hermosa's in a match, you know what that means. You know what that means. Heartbreaker's showing up, baby. Heartbreaker shows up. He somehow has the wherewithal to not enter the ring. He says, look, Sky Hermosa, I don't want you getting the wrong idea. I don't want to be attacked. I'm not trying to hurt you, I promise. However, I want to show you how much you mean to me. Next week, which I realized as I was booking, next week's Coast to Coast taping will air on Valentine's Day. So, Heartbreaker is going to promise to have a full-on Valentine's Day gift next show for Sky Hermosa. This poor woman. She can't even kick his ass because he won't go in the ring right now. major hype. Heartbreaker will get Sky a fucking huge gift for Valentine's Day. Alright. Save details. So that will be pre-booked. Masked Cougar versus Altitude is next. This one's going 8 minutes. Altitude, Masked Cougar. Save. What are we doing? We're gonna have 8 minutes total. Masked Cougar goes over. Open, clean, script, book segment. We then have California Love Machine. Masked Cougar's trying to cut a promo, but California Love Machine comes out. How good is California Love Machine at promos? He's very good at promos. So, Masked Cougar, you're going to have to take a back seat. Masked Cougar's promo is cut off by California Love Machine, who says he wants revenge for being pinned on the first ever Coast to Coast episode. So, the two of them agree to a pay-per-view match. Masked Cougar was essentially cutting a promo like, look, I might be getting up there in age, but I'm still going to do whatever I can to prove my worth. And California Love Machine then immediately gives him an opportunity to prove his worth. So, here we go. 4-minute promo. Tease, I guess. Masked Cougar still has a lot left in the tank. I'm not going to spoil it. 4 minutes, book segment. This is got to be scripted. Oh my god, that almost went badly. All right, what's up next? The Wildcats versus Onslaught and Tony DeWonderful. Onslaught, Tigre, and El Jaguar. We got another 10-minuter. A lot of job matches on Coast to Coast, but the roster's not very over, so this is just what we have to deal with for the time being. Onslaught can take the pinfall, open script clean. The Wildcats then respond. That's why I tease him so much, honestly. I want his little ball sack to pucker up every time I tease him. Hopefully I have live chat replay on set for this fucking live stream. Otherwise, that's going to get really confusing for the VOD watchers. So yeah, the Wildcats are essentially like, we don't take disrespect from anyone, especially not punks like Gangster Nation. You're on for the pay-per-view. That's essentially what it is. El Jaguar does not drop the N-word. He is not that kind of guy. Yeah, 2 minutes. Serious, scripted, save details, book segment. Then we have another promo where, you know what, I'll have Frankie Perez run out during this. I forgot about that. Frankie Perez runs out, but he doesn't get there in time. So then, after failing to save his brother, the Beach Boys want to team up with Frankie to get revenge on Dark Watch. You can clip that. That's fine. Let the whole world know that El Jaguar will not say the N-word. He is not that kind of guy. Clip it. Clip it. Wait, clip that or Cliff Anderson? Oh, no, wait, don't clip the Cliff Anderson thing. I thought we were talking about El Jaguar. No, don't clip the Cliff Anderson thing. But yeah, so the current tag champs, the Beach Boys, do not want fucking assholes like the Dark Watch running around breaking people's arms. So they have officially joined up with Frankie Perez to take on the Dark... God damn it, it was the Cliff Anderson thing. Fuck you, man. 2 minutes. So yeah, they challenged the Dark Watch to a 3v3 on the next show. Not the main event. I apparently saved all the fun matches for that show and nothing for this one, so... Well, storyline development work, scripted, save details, 3v3 on the next episode. Our semi-main, Zell Quinn versus Huday Ask. It's going to go 15 minutes total. Huday Ask is once again going to take the fall, which is a bit upsetting, but he's not the focus of this storyline right now. Script this match. Open scripted, clean. Do I not have a steal the show? This can steal the show then. Steal the show. Book segment. So Zell then goes on this complete fucking tangent where he's like, look, alright, fine. I'll admit it, I acted on my own. I did some vigilanteism. I did not think that Luis Montero had earned an Extreme Championship match. So I took him out, and then I thought, oh, let's give it to the guy that has earned it, me. But now that I have just beaten Huday Ask, which is the man that Luis Montero Jr. beat, by the logic, I beat the guy that Luis beat, and he got a title match. So, I think I deserve a title match. And Luis and Carlos are like, shut the fuck up, no. They're essentially like, you are an idiot. And things get heated. So Luis tries to swing and hit Zell Quinn. Zell Quinn ducks. He ends up fucking just wailing right on Carlos's face. Carlos and Zell now team up to beat on Luis Montero Jr. But Huday Ask runs in to even the odds. And, yeah, we're going to have a tag match between those two next week. Also, fun match that I'm just not putting on this show, even though it needs it. Oh, well. Zell Quinn, Huday Ask. No, you're going to be on Working the Crowd, buddy. Luis Jr. and Carlos. All right. Generic. I don't know how to. Zell Quinn does some really impressive mental gymnastics. Script, no, improvise it because Huday Ask can kind of cut a promo. This will go 3 minutes, generic, book segment, and then our main event is Simon Waves versus Miguel Rivera. Not exactly the greatest show in history. We were not attempting to make the greatest show in history. However, it will be an incredible show because all of our shows are incredible. Miguel Rivera, Simon Waves. Go in 16 minutes total. Fucking using that creative finish. Hoping it'll work. Creative finish. Simon Waves will win. Open script, clean. Book segment. And then to finish off the show, the Night Terrors lay out the tag champs. Just straight into the point. Babao and Moroi. Fuck you. Simon Waves, victim. Because that's what he is. No, the only victim's Cliff Anderson. Simon Waves and Chet Chavez. Alright, 2 minutes. Surprise, because no one thought the Night Terrors were here. Scripted, because why the fuck not? Beautiful. Should we do the angles here? I think we should. We don't really even have strong angles here. Who has a chance? I think, alright, let's give this the angle idea. And I don't know about the Deacon Darkhold one. Maybe this one. Maybe the mental gymnastics will be alright. I fucking get it. So, alright, cool. So, yeah, we don't have any creative ideas for the next show, but this is really the only show that kind of needs them. So, yeah. Yeah, main event Miguel Rivera. Alright, we're here for the second of 3 shows in this taping. And we kind of got a bit of a lackluster main event here. Johnny Perez versus Deacon Darkhold is not main eventing. It's opening the show because I have an angle going on after it that I kind of need to happen at the beginning of the show. So, main eventing tonight's episode will be Simon Waves and Miguel Rivera. So, you know what, actually? No, I'm pivoting. I don't have the balls. Zelquin and Hude-Ask. Are main eventing. I've pivoted. We'll end with the mental gymnastics. You'll see what I mean in a second. Slightly overused is fine. We won't be penalized. Start the show. So we kick things off. Kind of a fun match. Deacon Darkhold was really off his game, and Johnny Perez was off his game. So nobody really had that great of a performance, so maybe this shouldn't have main evented. It was good enough to get the show off to a strong start, but in an outcome that surprised probably nobody, Deacon Darkhold defeats Johnny Perez in 14:35 with a reverse DDT. The overall match got a 46, but Deacon Darkhold is not done. He does not take, much like the Wildcats, I haven't read that angle yet, never mind. He does not take disrespect from anybody, especially not somebody like Johnny Perez. So after hitting the reverse DDT, the Scorpion Death Drop, he then drags Johnny Perez to the ropes, gets his arm stuck in the rope, grabs a black baseball bat, and just fucking home run swings right on his elbow, trying to break his arm. Frankie Perez, he rushes to the ring as fast as he can, but he's too late. The damage is already done. Johnny Perez is seething in pain, rolling around. He can't handle it. Deacon Darkhold has just sent a message to Frankie Perez by taking out his brother, and now Frankie is kind of all alone because Johnny Perez was the only person that really stepped up to be like, hey, I'm with you, bro. We'll take on the Dark Watch. Make sure you're not outnumbered. And now Frankie Perez's only help going into the COT World Championship match has been taken out, apparently. Looks like a broken arm to me. Up next, we have Sky Hermosa defeating Swipe Romero in 8:25 with the Sky Twister Press. Good match from both people here. Swipe got a 48, Sky got a 49. And it's a very bad month, however. Very bad month to be Sky Hermosa, as she can't really show her face without being interrupted or confronted by Heartbreaker. Heartbreaker comes out again. He's like, Sky, I'm not here to fight, but I know you're jumpy, and that's okay. That's a great quirk that I still love about you. So I'm gonna stay here. He doesn't go to the ring. He stays on the ramp. He's like, I'm gonna stand back and I'm gonna explain to you. Look. I haven't done anything to win you over yet. That's what I've realized. I've come on a little too strong. However, next week's episode of Coast to Coast will be on Valentine's Day, and I've got quite the present I cannot wait to show you, Sky Hermosa. And Sky Hermosa groans, and the whole crowd's like, oh, what the fuck. Coastal Zone is getting romantical on the next episode. I'm going to pre-book that angle now. I'm not going to say anything. So, Heartbreaker, Valentine's Day present. So I'll just do this real quick. Heartbreaker on working the crowd. Sky Hermosa on working the crowd. Storyline development, I guess. We'll do 4-minute scripted. So yeah, we're pre-booking the Valentine's Day surprise by Heartbreaker. So yeah, bad month to be Sky Hermosa, and it's about to get worse in February. So 45 rated angle. Up next, we have Altitude versus Masked Cougar. Masked Cougar, in spite of the penalty for the match being too short, gets a 63. The overall match got a 54, which I am fine with. It is a mid-card match. So Masked Cougar defeats Altitude in 5:56 with the high-rise Cougar Pounce. And after the match, he cuts this promo where he's like, look, that's 2 setbacks back-to-back. I lose the world title match at Revolution. I lose the number 1 contenders match last week. But you know what? I don't care that I'm getting up there in age. I don't care that is he 40 or is he almost 40? I gotta check now. I don't care that I'm almost 40. I'm the face of this company. I've been the face of this company alongside Fox Mask for the past damn near 20 years. Alright? I've still got more left in the tank. I've still got more to give to CZCW. And his promo's interrupted by one half a going Coastal California Love Machine. And he says, look, Mask Cougar, that's great. I love to hear it. I'm so happy to hear that you have more left in the tank because I'm still not happy about the way the first ever episode of Coast to Coast went. Frankie Boy Fernandez can get over things a lot easier than I do, all right? Because, well, you know what? Frankie Boy, he wasn't the one pinned in that match, was he? Yeah, Going Coastal lost their big return match to you and American Flash, but I was the one pinned by you. Now, if you think you've got a lot more left in the tank, and I quite frankly disagree, but if you think you have a lot more left in the tank, then how about we both get what we want at the pay-per-view? You don't have a world title match. I don't have a match. I want to get revenge on you for making a fool out of me and our team at the first ever Coast to Coast. So how about we take on each other in a singles match at Vendetta? And Mask Cougar says, you know what? That's exactly what I'm looking for. A chance to reprove myself. So both men, as Tyler Breeze and Xavier Woods would say, are holding a prove yourself match at the pay-per-view. California Love Machine, Mask Cougar, one-on-one at Vendetta. Book it. 58 for that angle. Up next, we have the Wildcats versus Tony Day Wonderful and Onslaught. Match goes 8 minutes and 26 seconds. Tigre Salvaje Jr. gets the pinfall victory for the Wildcats after he hits Onslaught with the Salvaje suplex. Tigre Salvaje had a really good performance here. You'll love to see it. But this was what I was referencing when I talked about the Deacon Darkhold segment, as much like Deacon Darkhold, the Wildcats do not take disrespect from anybody. And that's exactly what they say. They don't take disrespect from anyone, especially not punks and cowards like Gangster Nation. So if they want to take us on at the pay-per-view, then you know what? You're on, Gangster Nation. You're on. Pay-per-view tag team match. Gangster Nation versus the Wildcats. This will be a very fun one. That's all I'll say. I think this would be a very fun match. Even though I've never seen any of them wrestle, I think it'll be a fun one. All right. Up next, we have a message from Frankie Perez, and he says, look, my brother, he went straight to the hospital. He told me not to worry about him. He told me to stay back to make sure that the Dark Watch don't do shit like that to anybody else on this card. And you know what? I listened to him. If my brother doesn't want help, that's fine. But he offered me help. And so did these two men. And out come the current tag team champions, the Beach Boys, Simon Waves and Chet Chavez. Deacon Darkhold, you might have taken away my only help in our feud against each other. But immediately after seeing what you did, the heart and soul of the Coastal Zone Tag Team Division came up right to me and said, if that's what he's going to do, then we're going to step up and make sure that that guy doesn't do anything like that to anyone else. So yeah, you took out my only hope, but you gave me back help in double. So good luck. And then Simon Waves, he goes out for his match because this was supposed to be the main event, but now it's not. Simon Waves goes out for his non-main event match against Miguel Rivera. It goes 13 minutes and 31 seconds. Simon Waves beats him via submission. Match got a 52. Simon Waves and Willow have really good chemistry. That's nice to see. And, after the match, Chet Chavez and Simon Waves, they're in the ring, posing to the crowd, when all of a sudden, the Dark Watch, the Night Terrors, the other two members of the Dark Watch, come out and they jump Chet Chavez and Simon Waves. And one of them grabs a microphone, it doesn't really matter who, and they're essentially like, no, if you want to do a 3v3, then let's do a 3v3. Alright? Us and Deacon Darkhold versus you and Frankie next week. Warm-up match for Deacon Darkhold. That's what the master has asked for. So yeah, 3v3 next week. Big match, the Dark Watch versus Frankie Perez and the Beach Boys. And before the Night Terrors can leave the ring, they take a look at those CZCW tag team titles. And everybody notices them look right at them before they leave. 34 rated angle. And our main event, Zell Quinn versus Hugh Day Ass, gets a 55. I wish I had moved the creative finish from the previous match to this one. Oh well, it still did better. It's fine. Not a great main event, but it overachieved for what I was expecting. But yeah, in a bout that goes 12 minutes and 48 seconds, Zell Quinn defeats Hugh Dayask in 12:48 with the magic trick via submission. Yeah, match got a 55. Both men did pretty good. And then we closed the show with Zell Quinn. We closed the show with Zell Quinn. He says, look, all right, fine, I'll admit it. I don't want to drag Carlos into this. I'm not scared of him. He might beat me up, but I'm not scared of that. I acted on my own, all right? I personally felt that Luis Montero Jr. did not earn an Extreme Championship match, all right? I felt like my wins were more impressive, but it is what it is. What's done is done. He lost his match. It's fine. However, I think by, using the MMA logic, Luis Montero Jr. defeats Hugh Dayask. He gets a title match. I have just defeated Hugh Dayask. I believe I get a title match. Both Carlos and Luis come out, and they're both like, you are a fucking idiot. They're both protesting this. They are not having it. Eventually, Zell Quinn, calls Luis's mom fat or something. He does some really lame joke, and Luis is like, man, shut the fuck up. And he goes for a right hand. Zell Quinn ducks. He clocks Carlos. Zell Quinn then takes Luis Montero Jr. down, and Luis is then getting jumped by both Carlos Barea and Zell Quinn. Eventually, Hugh Dayask, he comes out, and he makes the save. He saves Luis Montero Jr. It's an even 2-on-2 fight, and as we kind of go off the air in chaos, Cliff Anderson on commentary announces, made official for next week, we have a 2v2 between Carlos Barea and Zell Quinn versus Hugh Dayask and Luis Montero Jr. So Zell Quinn, Carlos Barea. All right, 2v2, kind of a convoluted angle there, but it did its job. Not really, it got a 38. But we finished the show. Show got a 53. As long as we get higher than 50s, I'm more than fine with that. Show was all right. This is kind of going to be one of our weaker coast to coasts. This one's on me. I should have looked at what I had in the main event before I advanced, but shit slips through the cracks sometimes. So hopefully we have a pretty stacked card for next show. We already have 3 matches pre-booked. We have 2 matches and a segment pre-booked. So, we got some good stuff going into coast to coast number 5. All right, finish the show. All right, one more. I don't believe it is possible. 3.2. No. Fuck. I don't think it's possible to have multiple backstage instances. Oh, they only have 1 appearance left. Fuck. I might have to loan them out. I thought if I used them, it wouldn't count because it's on a taping. I guess I was wrong. Yeah, Vendetta. Yeah, I'm doing the Vendetta stream as well. I'm doing the Vendetta stream this stream. Especially since it's only been an hour. Like I said, this one's going to be quicker because there's going to be a lot less simming than in a usual stream. I might have to use the Alliance loans to get them back. I took a risk. I thought that if I used them on a taping, it would only count as 1. Like, if I used them on a show like this, like I used them on 3, 4, and 5, that would only count as 1, because I only traded them for 4 appearances. So this one's kind of on me, but if the Alliance loan doesn't work, I'll just cheat. I'm sorry, I'll cheat. It's fine. Oh no, I'll just sign them on a one-night deal. I have so much time. I don't even need to worry about the. I'm not gonna cheat, guys. I'm gonna stay clean because I don't need to worry about Alliance loans because I have like 3 weeks before Vendetta. All right, that is the Vendetta show. Okay, so we're kicking things off with the tag match. So essentially for the live crowd, I think the brawling just goes straight into the tag match. All right. Yeah, this one's going 16 minutes. Steal the show. Luis Montero Jr. is going to roll up Carlos Barea for the victory. Flash pinfall finish. We will keep Carlos Barea strong because I don't want him to lose too much pop. Steal the show. Open, scripted, book segment. And then we got a huge clusterfuck. Confusion breaks out once again. Zell Quinn still wants his title match. Luis Montero Jr. has just pinned the champion. So Sean McFly has to come out to the live crowd to make an announcement that essentially he is going to book a triple threat match for the Extreme Championship at the pay-per-view. Luis Montero has just pinned the champion. He has earned a rematch. And since it is completely obvious that Zell Quinn will not let this go, he is going to add Zell Quinn to the match and assumes that both Luis and Carlos probably want to beat the shit out of Zell anyway. And the answer is yes, because Zell Quinn and Carlos Barrera were constantly fighting during that tag match. Steps in to clear the confusion. Alright, so that's going 5 minutes. Sean McFly on work in the crowd. Zell Quinn on work in the crowd. Carlos Barrera on work in the crowd. I clicked right on him. Look at that. Alright, scripted. Hype. 5 minutes. Book. Alright. Up next, we have... Why is that underlined? That shouldn't be underlined. Sorry, I'm talking to my spreadsheet. Up next, we have Kira Lee versus Cillian Catsby, because Kira Lee's really good. This surprisingly is not going to advance the Heartbreaker storyline. I just wanted to book Kira Lee. I had time. I had a lot of time I could add, so I wanted to book her. Open clean. Kira Lee wins. Johnny Perez gives an update on his arm. It's not broken, but he will not be able to make it for the pay-per-view. So, that's essentially the update. 2 minutes. Storyline development. Johnny Perez, working the crowd. Outside broadcast, pre-tape, scripted, save details. Book that. We then have an announcement from the commentary booth. The Guru, not Te-Guru, the Guru gives an announcement regarding the Wildcats versus Gangster Nation match. And essentially, his announcement is that that match will now be a number one contenders match. Winners will be next in line for the tag team titles. Does that mean that they will fight for the titles at Uprising? I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't thought it through yet. But they are the next in line. No one will get a shot before them. Alright. Off screen. Off screen. And off screen. Alright, 2 minutes. The Guru. Surprise. Book segment. Alright, we have the 3v3. The Dark Watch versus Frankie Perez and the Beach Boys is going 18 minutes. Alright. And Babu will pin Chet Chavez. We will keep Chet Chavez strong. Open. Script, slow build, clean. And after that, the Night Terrors. Hold up the tag titles and will receive a World Tag Championship match at the pay-per-view. Bebao, Deacon Darkhold, Frankie Perez, Maroy on fucking background player, Chet Chavez on fucking background player, and Simon Waves. Alright, scripted, 4 minutes. Foreshadowing, I guess. Save. Fucking god damn it. Alright. Shit. Oh, they can only be on screen for 16 minutes. Motherfucker. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Fuck. Alright. 14. And then 2. Okay, yeah, that's what we have to do. Alright, that's what we have to do. Let me edit that in my spreadsheet. 14 and 2. Alright, and it's time for Heartbreaker's Valentine's Day present. So he comes out, he's got this whole elaborate setup in the ring. It is, you know what? No, it won't be in the ring. It will be in the back. We'll follow Sky Hermosa. She has an invite in her hand. She shows it to the camera. She's like, can you get a fucking load of this shit? It's like this really romantic card. She refuses to read what's on it, but it does say meet her in this room, and she opens it, and it's the fucking rose red lighting. There's flower petals everywhere. There's candles. There's the giant heart bed. The first thing Heartbreaker says is, oh wow, I can't believe you brought a camera in here. And she's like, dude, what the fuck is this? And Heartbreaker essentially is like, I just would really like you to just violate my mouth. And and Sky's like, dude, okay, look, I tried kicking you in the fucking dome, and it didn't work. My tag partner tried kicking you in the head. It didn't work. So here, I'm going to spell it out for you. I want nothing to do with you. You gross me out. Heartbreaker is refusing to take no. He's like, look, hear me out. Come on, this isn't romantic. She's like, this would probably be romantic if you didn't make me sick. And, he's like, look, just enjoy yourself. Just enjoy yourself. And long story short, they're gonna have a match at the pay-per-view. If Heartbreaker wins, he gets to make out with Sky Hermosa. If Sky Hermosa wins, he has to leave her alone, and failure to do that will result in a restraining order. So, there we go. There's his Valentine's Day gift. Does not go as planned. Alright. Good evening, Alex Little. You came at the right time. Our main event's going to be a fun 4v4 between Gangster Nation and Going Coastal versus American Flash, Mass Cougar, and the motherfucking Wildcats, the 4 biggest mass names in the company, going in a 25-minute match. They lose. Who gets the pin on who? Let's give Bullseye the pin on Tigre Salvaje. Open, script, slow build, clean. Tonight the music seems so loud. Yep, there we go. That's exactly what's playing. Hopefully they're not on screen for too much. Use too much? Oh, that's exactly what I wanted to see. 24 minutes. Oh, that's it. Oh, I love that. 22 minutes. I'm gonna strangle myself. Alright. Fuck. Alright, so every match on this fucking card is gonna get that stupid... Oh, I hate this penalty. I hate it so much. Oh, this match was too short for an important match. Shut the fuck up. 20-minute matches are too fucking long. It's a TV show. Fuck, man. Alright, whatever. Fuck you. God damn it, Waylon Walls. Alright, get over it, buddy. Alright, whatever. Then we go CLM, taunts, Masked Cougar. He's just essentially like, dude, look, I know you think you have more left in the tank, but I think we've proven tonight that, this company doesn't really need you anymore. You can go. LeBron, you can go. We got Ben Simmons. We're all good. That kind of thing. Serious? Yeah, sure. Book segment. We barely made the cut, so that's good. Slightly overused, that's fine. Frankie P. Finn, oh, I can't use that. Alright, good show. Jolly good show. Did I pre-book all of the pay-per-view on this show? I did book the three-way. I did book the three-way between Zell, Quinn, Luis Jr., and Carlos for the Extreme title. How many matches do I have? I have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not 7. Oh yeah, the Sky Hermosa makeout session versus restraining order match. Okay. Oh, and the fucking tag title match. That's right. The Night Terrors versus the Beach Boys for the tag titles. Alright, cool. Pre-booking's good. Can't use the creative finish. Alright, let's get into it. I'm kind of nervous about this fucking Heartbreaker segment. I might be going too much. Alright, final show of this episode here tonight. We got a pretty big card. I don't have a pre-book, but we do have a massive 4v4 main event. The Masked Men of American Flash, Masked Cougar, and the Wildcats will team up to take on Going Coastal and Gangster Nation. In the matches I did pre-book, we have the clusterfuck tag team match that is Hugh Day Ask, Luis Montero Jr. versus Zell Quinn and Carlos Barrera. And then, of course, we have the 3v3 between the Dark Watch versus the Beach Boys and Frankie Perez. But the real main event is Heartbreaker has promised to give Sky Hermosa a Valentine's Day present that, quote, will make her fall in love with him. So we'll see how that goes for him. But we kick things off with the clusterfuck tag match. So as I was booking this episode, I realized that since in the taping, the last thing that was shown was the brawl between Hugh Day Ask, Luis, Zell, and Carlos. I like to think that a couple refs pulled them apart, only for the Guru to be like, no, Sean McFly wants them to have a tag match right now. So that's what happened for the live crowd, but for the TV crowd, obviously the Guru just on commentary said this match will happen next week. So, you know, a little fun Easter egg, I guess, in the lore. But yeah, the match goes 13 minutes and 50 seconds when Luis Montero Jr. gets a quick cradle on Carlos Barrera, pinning the current Extreme Champion. Just to note, Zell Quinn and Carlos Barrera were constantly fucking fighting during this entire match. They were one of the least well-oiled machines. They were bone dry. They were a bone-dried machine during this match. They could not get shit to go for each other. There was no chemistry. Carlos fucking hates Zell Quinn. Zell Quinn is an idiot. And, yeah, this match got a 55. Carlos Barrera just got pinned by Luis Montero Jr., and this will once again lead to mass confusion, as Luis Montero Jr. has just pinned Carlos Barrera. Zell Quinn is clearly still thinking he gets an Extreme title shot. Carlos Barrera wants to get no one a Extreme title shot, and it takes Sean McFly, part owner of CZCW, he has to come out to lay down the law, and he's like, look, I've thought it over, and since Luis Montero Jr. has just pinned you, Carlos Barrera, he has earned an Extreme Championship rematch, and he will get that rematch at Vendetta. However, to prevent Zell Quinn from running into this match to make it just a complete wash for Luis Montero Jr., because it is very obvious he will not give this up, I will be giving Zell Quinn the third spot in this Extreme Championship match. I will be making a 3-way. Now, look, on the surface, does that seem very fair? I don't think either you or Luis would agree with that. However, you cannot look me dead in my eyes and tell me that you do not both want to get your hands on Zell Quinn and beat the shit out of him. And I'm giving you that. And Carlos and Luis, they're kind of like, fuck, I kind of want to beat the shit out of him. So all three men agreeing to the terms of service. Zell Quinn has to agree to stop fucking up these matches if he gets put in this match. So yeah, 3-way for the Extreme Championship at the pay-per-view. This has got to be the most convoluted storyline I've ever promoted on YouTube, but it is what it is. We're pushing for relevancy here. This is the cost of relevancy. Up next, we have Kira Lee in a match because she's great, so she gets a match. I had extra time when I was pre-booking, so Kira Lee and Cillian Catsby go 11 minutes and 53 seconds before Kira Lee hits the flying knee strike, gets the victory, and the match got a 55. This was not the setup match for the Valentine's Day gift. I just wanted to put Kira Lee in a match. So we then get a quick promo from Johnny Perez, who is at the hospital. He says good news is his arm is not broken, but it is badly damaged, and he cannot afford to make it to the pay-per-view. He will be forced to be in the hospital during CZCW's Vendetta. I guess rooting for the Beach Boys and Frankie Paris from a distance. Just that's all he can do right now. So before the Dark Watch match can get underway, we have a quick announcement by the Guru on commentary, who he announces that the match at the pay-per-view between Bullseye, Waylon Walls, and the Wildcats, that will be a number 1 contenders match. Whoever wins that match will fight for the tag team titles next. Will it be at Uprising? I don't know. Maybe. If I'll try to stretch out that feud for 4 weeks. I don't know if I can. So, just full transparency. It might be a number 1 contenders match for Uprising. I won't know by the time Vendetta airs. So, we'll find out. It's just next in line. They're next in line. 57 rated segment for that. We then get the 3v3 between the Dark Watch and the Beach Boys and Frankie Perez. And in a bit of a shocker here, the Dark Watch get the victory in 10 minutes and 41 seconds when Babao pins Chet Chavez with the Frightened Rana. Match got a 50. The tag champs were just pinned by these outsiders from IPW. And they let this known that they have just pinned the tag champs. And they will be getting a World Tag Team title match at the pay-per-view. And they intend to steal these Coastal Zone Tag Team Championships and bring them to and bring them back to IPW for good. So Chet Chavez and Simon Waves are not only going to be defending their titles, they're going to be defending the titles from Insane Pro Wrestling. So a 42 rated match to pre-book the tag team title match. I kind of wish I put the Guru's announcement after this. However, oh well. It's fine. There's no loss because this is happening on the same show as the tag title match. So, or the number 1 contenders match. So 42. Up next, we get the long-awaited Valentine's Day gift. So we cut backstage where Sky Hermosa, she has a camera with her, and like the first thing that we see is this insanely like rose red with pink text love letter, it seems, and she doesn't even open it. She doesn't even read it. It just has a room number and to Sky, and she just points it to the camera. She's like, fucking look at this shit. And she throws it, and she goes to whatever room number. I don't know how fucking the backstage areas work at wrestling shows. The only ones I've ever worked on, like, we were in a garage. So, whatever. She goes to the room that's on the front of the card, and when she opens it, she sees, like, rose red tinted lights, a giant heart-shaped bed with red drapes, petals, rose petals all over, very, very obnoxious candles on the side, Heartbreaker in nothing but his underwear, and he's laying in the bed, and he's like, Sky, you wanted to bring a camera? Alright, and she's like, fucking no, that's not why I brought the camera. I brought the camera for possible evidence in a court case. Alright, look, I don't know why you're so dense in the head. Maybe I kicked you way too fucking hard that first time. Maybe Kira Lee kicked you way too fucking hard. So I will spell it out for you, Heartbreaker. I want nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. You're disgusting. You gross me out. You're not funny. You're very much not funny. You're not charming. You're kind of fat. You're old. Alright? Please leave me and my tag partner alone. And Heartbreaker's like, look, I don't want your tag partner. I just want you. If you're standing up for... That's not what I'm saying, Heartbreaker. I want nothing to do with you. And he's, like, pleading by now. He's on his hands and knees on this heart-shaped bed, and he's pleading. He's like, look, please. Sky, please give me a chance. And she's like, no. And he's like, Sky, I'm not going to stop until I win you over. And she's like, fucking please. And he's like, look, okay, how about this? Look, it's cliche, but we're wrestlers in the wrestling business. So how about this? I will fight you. It'll break my heart. I am the heartbreaker, but my heart can still be broken. It will break my heart to fight you, but I will do it if it means you will love me. All I want, Sky Hermosa, I want you to violate my mouth. Sky throws up, but Heartbreaker's like, look, so let's have a match at Vendetta. Couples fight from time to time. This is one of our fights, all right? Let's hash it out in the ring. If I win, we have one romantic kiss and you fall in love with me. We'll have one hell of a romantic makeout session and you will fall in love with me. But if you win, I'll leave you alone. And Sky's like, if you don't leave me alone, I will get a restraining order and you will be fired from this company. And he's like, yes, fine. But you will make out. And she's, if that's what it takes, yes, I agree. Fine. So, yeah, we're having, one hell of a Lucha Deus Puestas match at the pay-per-view. Makeout sesh versus restraining order. Alright, main event time is the 4v4, and it couldn't go too long because, Waylon Walls and Bullseye are not that over. But the 4v4 was still pretty fun. Match got a 56 because of this stupid fucking penalty that pisses me off beyond belief. It is a TV show. These matches do not need to go 20 fucking minutes. Please fix that. It's so annoying. Pay-per-views, I get it. I get it for pay-per-views. However, TV shows, please. Alright, but it still gets a 56, and in the end, Bullseye pins Tigre Salvaje Jr. with a pinpoint knee to get the victory for the team. The segment got a 56, and then afterwards, California Love Machine just takes the time to taunt Mask Cougar, essentially just standing over him and saying, look, Mask Cougar, you had a great run, buddy, but this company really no longer needs a relic like you. So yeah, that got a 50. We finished the show. I got a 53. The main event kind of, didn't do as well as I'd hope. We lost $10,000, but again, we're going to make about a little under $15K in broadcast revenue when it's all said and done. So we'll probably make all of this back by the time those 2 episodes air. So, yeah. Chat is calling me Vince McMahon. I did not know. That was Heartbreaker. That was Heartbreaker. Okay. Not me. I wasn't on that rose petal bed. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that episode of CZCW's Coast to Coast tapings. I'm gonna let this sim play through so that we can run down the pay-per-view. I can run down the pay-per-view card from here. Oh, and it's gone. Okay, let's run down the pay-per-view card. So yeah, opening the show. I did not pre-book every match I thought I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're short a couple matches. Oh, because I need to fucking bring back in the Dark Watch. Yeah, I didn't give them enough of dates. I miscounted. But yeah, so we're going to open the show with the tag team title match. The Night Terrors will take on the Beach Boys for the CZCW tag titles. Will they bring the tag titles back to IPW with them? Immediately after that, we have the number 1 contenders match between Gangster Nation and the Wildcats. Next is the triple threat match. For the Extreme Championship, Zell Quinn and Luis Montero Jr. will be fighting for Carlos Barrera's Extreme Championship. Following that, we have the HR, please call HR match between Sky Hermosa versus Heartbreaker. Next is California Love Machine versus Mask Cougar. This might actually get moved down lower in the card. This might become the semi-main because I was not impressed in the slightest by Deke and Darkhold's performances. So I might move this to the semi-main, but as of right now, The COTT World Championship match is penciled in for the semi-main event. Frankie Perez defends the COT Heavyweight title against Deacon Darkhold. And then, of course, our main event for the Coastal Zone Championship, Frankie Boy Fernandez defends against American Flash. This is going to be one of the better matches we can put on. Maybe even the best match we can put on at this moment in time. So I'm really looking forward to that main event. I hope you're all looking forward to Vendetta, the Vendetta show. So yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope to see you all for Vendetta. It's really weird doing an outro and then still streaming, because I'm doing Vendetta right now. Stream viewers get Vendetta early. Alright. Cool. Okay, yeah, we need to bring in... Can I do an alliance loan? Will they give me them? Or do I have to make a contract? Alliance loan. That's Maw. Deacon Darkhold. Okay. Babao. Alright. Alright, cool. Yeah, I can bring them all in. That's great, actually. That's perfect. They're all still in the Dark Watch. Are the Night Terrors a team again? Yes, they are. What happened? Yeah, I know. We finished first of 3. Fuck yeah. Everyone eats shit. Juliet Belconi, I don't think talks well. Don't lie to me. Oh, shit. Oh, my fucking... Huh. Could I show something to the audience? It depends what it is. I don't know what you're referring to. I guess just DM me on Discord while I'm simming and I'm sure you're not gonna send me like a fucking dick pic and do that. Oh, I gotta make a save point. Hold up, I gotta make a save point. She might be a future superstar, dude. Don't tell Heartbreaker. Don't tell Heartbreaker. Oh my god. Okay, you put it in the Discord. Never mind. Holy shit. You've clipped me twice? You've clipped... What was this second clip? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, no, I'll show that. I'll show that after. I'll show that after the pay-per-view for sure. What the fuck is that? Who is that? Is that Tana? Sorry, I'm not saying anything out loud. Not saying anything out loud. Okay, I was looking at the right thing. Okay, cool. Plus she's ginger, you are melting. Is that a good thing? Like, is your heart melting? If so, I'm also ginger. Do I make your heart melt? What was I doing? I was turning to database. That's right. What do I name these? I named these 64 underscore CZCW underscore 2022.02. That's right. We're bringing back... I will also have save points for this save as well. I want to do this for every save I start now. I think it's a really fun thing to do. I don't think many people get use out of it, but as long as one person does, that's more than okay with me. So, what the fuck, Alex? Dude, come on. Come on. Dude, here, I'll show you a picture of me. Watch this. Watch this. That actually looks nothing like me. Fuck. Alright. He used to look like me. Put glasses and, shorten the beard, and that's me. Are you attracted yet? Are you attracted yet? Because you can, it's okay. You can say yes. It's okay. Sometimes I look in the mirror, and I'm like, Phew. Okay, I gotta stop. I gotta fucking stop. Alright, I should pre-book these matches now. So, 2v2... Thank you, Alex. You're making me blush. Stop. Alright, what was I doing? Oh, fucking Babao and Maroy versus the motherfucking Beach Boys. CZCW Tag Team pre-book. And then, of course, Deacon Darkhold versus Frankie Perez. I can't do the... That's right, I can't do the cut title. So that's the full card. We got a while before Vendetta. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. Alright, so make a save point for the next one. Frankie Perez's contract status, I think, is fine. I want to make a reminder on the 15th. Change CZCW to show. Change CZCW taping. God damn. Why am I confusing myself? I'm trying to make myself lost. Planet. Are we going to Planet, boys? Are we going to Planet? No, the fuck we're not. I'm sorry. I forgot how big Planet was. I want Foxy to step on me. So, you wrote, I want Foxy to step on me. However, I did notice you did not say Foxy LaRue. So, is this a Freddy Fazbear reference? Is this the bite of 87? Is this the foot stomp of 87? Flame grilled TV. What the fuck, man? Okay. Alright. Wait. Flame grilled TV? Yeah, okay, so yeah, I think it was a Freddy Fazbear reference. I think we were Freddy Fazbear reference. Alright, nothing happened. Okay. Vernon George oh shit, you look like a fucking, never mind, I'll shut the fuck up. Alright. We got some time to kill. In between bookings here. 17 days. I go day by day because I'm paranoid that somebody will get hired to another company and it will not stop the sim. So we're going day by day just in case. Just in case. Alright, Tiger Fuyuki. Pretty good guy. Pretty good guy. Alright, ELL Developmental. Who did they sucker in? Haha, they fucking suckered in Freedom. Not really free if you're under a dev deal now, are you? Anguish. Oh, fuck, that hurt. TEW's on version 1.26? Wait, what? Normally the game yells at me every time it needs an update. No fucking way. Don't do that. Alright, guys, so we're not gonna bring in Huracan Sandoval Jr. Thank God. Thank God I didn't sign him, because that would have been the shortest fucking... I would have never signed another person again if they fucking immediately hired him. No shit. Okay, wait. I gotta look this up on my fucking giant TV now. Version 1.26. You know what? It hasn't yelled at me, though. That's the annoying thing. Fucking look at that. Oh, well. Not this stream, it's not. I'll keep that tab open, though. Snow falls in British Columbia. No, it's not. Alright, Oh, it's a handshake touring deal. Never mind. We're good. We can still bring in Huracan Sandoval. I keep forgetting tour deals are a thing again. So every time I see someone sign one, I'm like, oh, well, there they go. I still can't get over that. I can't get over the fact that in the 5SSW save, Pride kept hiring Angry Gilmore on fucking tour deals. They had him win the fucking Grand Prix and then refused to bring him back. They just had him win the Grand Prix. And he's not even a full-time member of the roster. We made $7K last month. Look at that. Aldis is the fucking man. Aldis is the fucking man. I wish he was still the leader of the Dark Watch because Deacon Darkhold is kind of sucking right now. Deacon Darkhold is kind of sucking. What's merchandise looking at? Are we? Yeah, we're still rapid. Aldis is absolutely the man. What am I getting notifications for? God damn it. I'm aware that I am live. I got a hair on my phone. Fuck. Come on. Alright. Oh my god, TCW booking heat. Who would have guessed? Alright. Flame Grilled TV is still disgustingly named. I don't appreciate that. I really do not appreciate that. Alright. I said this on the last stream. Fuck. You guys are gonna have to give me a couple minutes. Nature seems to exclusively call when I am streaming. So give me a minute or two. I gotta run to the bathroom. I am sorry. I will be right back. I'm gone for a minute. Why do you want porn? 1 fucking minute. Okay, wait. Why did you correct porn with porn in caps? Chat, post porn while he's away, and then porn in all caps. Thanks. Alright. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Fucking signer full time, dude. It is worth it. It is absolutely fucking worth it. Alright. Oh, I gotta check. That's right. I gotta check to make sure they all can work Vendetta. Everybody I've brought in. That was posting porn? What? Oh, I see. Okay. I see what you mean. Nothing to lose. Hold up. Nothing to lose, guys. They sure booked like it. Ooh. Ooh. Fun main event. This is exactly what I would book. What pop are you to have a TV show? To get one on WrestleWorld, you need 25 pop in one region of the US or Canada. Yeah. I literally made one immediately. So, whatever CZCW starts with, that's all the pop you need. Generally, honestly, the way I'm seeing it, if you are able to get a deal with WrestleWorld, and at least tape 2 shows at a time. I would not suggest, if you're going to be on WrestleWorld, I would not suggest going live every week as a small company. Yeah, but if you're able to get on WrestleWorld, I say just do it. Yeah, I honest to God, I didn't think you'd get broadcast revenue from WrestleWorld, but you do. I didn't think I'd get this much. I thought it'd be a lot less. I've always been critical of WrestleWorld, but I have been proven so wrong by this one save in its infancy. It hasn't even, like, popped off yet, and I've been proven so wrong. Cool. Alright, Coast to Coast. In 9 days. Vendetta. In 7. Oh, I'm an actress. You don't wrestle. How are you an actress with 84 acting? What are you doing? Shouldn't that be 99? Highest paid performer, and your acting's not even a 99. What happened at Clash Classic? Oh my god, I've seen CWAs on NetWatch better than this show. Oh my god, 94 between Vessi and Eric Strong. Holy shit. Okay. Christian Price and Andre Jones got a 86. No. Wrong. Extremely loud, incorrect buzzer. What? Injury for Funakoshi. That's fine. Yeah, let me double check to make sure everybody's good. Everybody's good. Alright, cool. Okay, Tyler, I have just noticed that my Discord currently has a notification pending. If I open Discord on my phone, I better not see porn. Okay, it was from another server. You're off lucky. You are off so lucky. I was very worried there. I thought you were just sending a link. No, okay, sorry, buddy. These marks that voted did not watch Frankie Boy. They didn't watch Frankie Boy. Talia Quinzel also not as good as Frankie Boy Fernandez. I'm gonna say it. What? Oh, the taping. That's right. Okay, yeah, we can change the taping. We made another, what, 3K? Okay, so the broadcast revenue was not as much as I thought it was going to be. Oh, well. Oh, because we've only done one. Because we've only done 2 shows as opposed to, like, the 4 we've done before, so... Okay, yeah, let's change you back to tape 2 shows at a time so that we have a Coast to Coast on Monday the 21st and a Monday the 7th, and then, yeah, cool. So the next stream will be 2 tapings of Coast to Coast and Uprising. Okay, perfect. Actually perfect. Oh my god, I don't care that the Coastal Zone Championship has not been defended in 32 days. Please shut up. Alright, boom. Aaron Knight is fucking crazy good. Oh my god. Aaron Knight, go Burr. Oh my god. Oh my god. 14 cents. What does he say? Is it $2? Oh no, human asshole argument. Oh, he had an enormous bust up with Joel Bryant. Oh, poor guy. No. USPW, okay, I just realized this. They launched a show called Flame Grilled TV to go head to head with Supreme TV and Total Wrestling. And they're still not getting bodied. Oh my god. Jamie, Quinn, and Melody, they're going hard on Rampage. Actual Braun, Mad King of Dark World. What is that? Who the fuck? I don't know who that is. Oh well. Oh well. They don't work for me. They're not the best. I don't know who Braun is. He doesn't work for the Coastal Zone. He's not real. Oh fuck, I dropped something. That was the piece of my remote. That was the back end that keeps the batteries in. Oh no. Don't want to lose that. Alright. Gino Montero, that's fine. Why was Pink Spider in fear to begin with? Who was scared of that? Who is scared of that? That's horrifying. Okay, yeah, Devilfish can be in there. Devilfish belongs in that group. Queen Amazon. Her stats are not great, but she's always been one of my favorite luchadoras in Seaver's history. I loved her old render, and now, even though her new render, I don't care for the mask. She's still one of my favorites now. Alright. Yeah, you're fine. Tomorrow night. Alright, one more sim day. Let's go. That's not El Bandito. That's not what he looks like. Where's the head trauma? You got great color, though. Jeez. Okay, I'm getting really confused of this fucking Dark World bit that you're doing. I have no clue. I have no clue. Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna, yeah. Yeah. You don't gotta work house shows, buddy. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Can you... 240? Yeah, you're working house shows. Oh, shit, I'm just kidding. I was just kidding. Haha. Yeah, we're gonna bring in Seth Whitehead. This is why we sim day by day, guys. We definitely will not have him for Vendetta, but, yeah, we're gonna bring him in. No one's getting the night off. Where can we run? 2,100 fans. It's looking like a generic venue again. Yep. Wrestle World, use this. Booking team meetings. Alright. We've got 184. Let's go with some creative finishes. Beautiful and fucking American. Never mind. Alright, what is this? A May 16. That doesn't finish. Alright. Flash, I guess. Flash. May 16. We'll go for it again. Okay. Frankie boy. Bit of a gamble. May 20. Alright, we're gonna... I have to try. Fuck! Alright. We really struck out as a creative team today. We really struck out. Do better next time. No, it's a pay-per-view. I got nothing for you. Sorry. Microphone work to Fox Mask. Jay Becker had a small clash with Lilo. Oh my god, shut up. Heartbreaker ransom drills. Fox Mask ransom drills. Altitude has an idea for his character. Okay. Look at you, Waylon Walls. Look at you go, buddy. Oh, look at you, Frankie boy. He brought free drinks. They're all gonna be fucking drunk. Maroy. Okay, thank you. Look at this. Look at us all coming together. Let's bond. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. What was I was creative ideas. So, very risky. I'm gonna, it's not worth it. He's a jobber. There's no need fucking, he's already gonna be losing a lot. There's no need to risk him getting even less momentum. Alright, cool. So let's start booking. We are opening with the tag title match. First off, let's borrow the COT title. Tag title match, the Night Terrors versus the Beach Boys. This one's going 13 minutes, and unfortunately for the Night Terrors and Invincible Pro Wrestling, they are not going to bring these titles to them. So Simon Waves will get the victory over Maroy. Steal the show, open, clean, scripted, book segment, and then we have a quick promo by the Beach Boys. The Beach Boys will stick around because, if you remember from me running down the card, the very next match will be the #1 contenders match between the Wildcats and Gangster Nation. So the Beach Boys just cut this quick promo like, hey, look, up next is the #1 contenders match. We just defended the honor of Coastal Zone right here. So we're going to stick around and be on commentary and watch this #1 contenders match. Foreshadowing, I guess, is fine. I don't know. Book segment. #1 contenders match. Gangster Nation versus the Wildcats. Who will be next in line for the tag titles? Will Gangster Nation be able to turn 2022 into the year of Gangster Nation? Yes, they will do horribly at that, and El Jaguar wins. Pinning, Bullseye, open, script, clean. The Wildcats will be getting will be next in line for a CZCW tag team title match. Alright, Extreme Championship. Can I change the match type? Let's just do... What is it? What am I looking for? Three-way singles? Hardcore? We'll try it. Yeah, Carlos Barrera is going to retain by pinning Zell Quinn, so he still won't pin. He hasn't pinned Luis Montero Jr. clean yet. First match was against Zell Quinn, or was thanks to Zell Quinn. Now he's pinning Zell Quinn. So, open, scripted, clean. This one's going 18 minutes total. Slow build. Book segment. Did the last match? No, I did not change the time. Sorry. 16 minutes for this one. Up next, we have the Human Resources match. And although Heartbreaker is a complete slob, I am not, and he is not winning this match. He is not winning this match. I would never book such a heinous angle to where the loser would have to make out with their opponent. I would never do that. I will book the build to it, but I will not ever give that kind of a payoff. Open, script, clean, slow build. Because I think Heartbreaker can't call it. No, he can't call it. So slow build, 15 minutes, book segment. He is not allowed to flirt with Sky Hermosa, or else he will get a restraining order that if he then violates, he will be fired from the company. So, you know, I'm not going to spoil this, but Heartbreaker and... Come on, that was my one defense. Okay, Heartbreaker and CLM meet in the middle. So, Heartbreaker and California Love Machine. Kind of meet, because California Love Machine's match is next. So, what's this interaction going to be? Work in the crowd. Heartbreaker work in the crowd. Character development, I guess, makes the most sense. Can I script it, or will no, California's chill. So yeah, I'm not gonna make this the semi-main. This probably should, but yeah, but I kind of want this moment in passing to happen. So yeah, California Love Machine versus Mass Cougar is going to go 22 minutes, and who will prove themselves the most? It will be California Love Machine getting the victory over Mass Cougar. And yeah, but afterwards, the masks meet up. So Mass Cougar's in the ring after his loss when Fox Mask comes out. Sirius, sure, Sirius makes sense to me. 3 minutes. Save details. Yep, you guys aren't finding out before the rest of them. Semi-main Cot World Championship. Deacon Darkhold versus Frankie Perez. Deacon, I better see something good out of you. I'm trusting you with this semi-main. I have no reason to trust you. But I am. So, open script, slow build, clean. Is that too much time? No, it is not. They give me lenience on pay-per-views, but yeah. Frankie Perez retains. Deacon Darkhold is not nearly over enough for me to have Frankie Perez lose on one of my shows. And then our main event, American Flash versus Frankie Boy Fernandez, is going to go 26 minutes. Frankie Boy has not held the title long enough for me to even consider him losing this belt just yet, especially with how good he is. So, Frankie Boy is going over against American Flash again. Not again, they haven't wrestled yet. But he's going over and retaining his title again in 24 minutes. What's the issue? Quincy Jargon is doing too much refereeing? Then fucking speak up, dude. God damn. All right. How about that? All right, fine. Fucking Christ. Frankie boy is unstoppable. Yeah. All right. 5 minutes. Just a fucking Frankie boy hype promo. I don't have Seth Whitehead, so I couldn't. I don't have immediate plans for Seth Whitehead. I'll find something, but hype, I guess. Improvise. Yeah. Do I do any of these? I don't think it's worth it on a pay-per-view. I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, see, that's the difference between me and Vince. Exactly. Vince would not only try to book Heartbreaker to win, but he would also make Sky Hermosa do something for him to make him not do that. So, yeah. All right, yeah, I think we're good. Let's do the recording. All right, welcome back to the channel and welcome to our second pay-per-view in this push for relevancy here in CZCW. It is time for Vendetta 2022. We got a pretty nice card for the show. Kicking things off, we have the Beach Boys defending their titles against IPW's The Night Terrors, who promise to win the Coastal Zone tag titles and take them to Invincible Pro Wrestling for good. Beach Boys were helping Frankie Perez out in his feud with Deacon Darkhold after Deacon tried to break Johnny Perez's arm, and as a result, the Night Terrors have managed to defeat the Beach Boys during a 3v3 and get a World Tag Title match. So speaking of earning a World Tag Title match, the match immediately after that will be Gangster Nation versus the Wildcats #1 contenders match. The match might be at Uprising. I don't know for sure yet. But speaking of losing in 3v3s, the Wildcats beat Gangster Nation in a 3v3. Gangster Nation said this was supposed to be our year. We're going to get revenge. The match was set up, and then the Guru announced that it would be a #1 contenders match. After that, we have the most convoluted storyline I've ever booked, as Carlos Barrera defends his Extreme Championship against Luis Montero Jr. and Zell Quinn. After Luis's original Extreme title match, Zell Quinn ran in, and then somehow Zell weaseled his way into a triple threat, and Luis had pinned Carlos in a tag match. So both men Luis earned his match, Zell Quinn has weaseled his way in, and both Luis and Carlos cannot wait to beat the shit out of Zell Quinn. We then have the Please Call Human Resources, I don't know how this is allowed match, as Heartbreaker takes on Sky Hermosa after weeks and weeks and weeks of Heartbreaker constantly making moves on Sky Hermosa. The two have agreed to fight it out, where if Heartbreaker loses, he will no longer be allowed to flirt with Sky Hermosa or Kira Lee, even though he wasn't with Kira Lee, but that just got thrown in there because Sky wants to protect her friend. And failure to comply means Heartbreaker will get a restraining order slapped on him and he will be effectively fired from the company. However, if Heartbreaker can win, Sky Hermosa might, and I quote in Heartbreaker's words, violate his mouth with her tongue and make out with him. So, after that, we have California Love Machine taking on Mass Cougar. Mass Cougar and American Flash had spoiled Going Coastal's massive tag team return match on the first ever Coast to Coast when Mass Cougar had pinned California Love Machine. And then after Mass Cougar had failed to secure a world title rematch, he said he had a lot more left in the tank despite almost being 40. He thinks he can still go with the best of them. California Love Machine wanting revenge. The two agree to this match in a kind of prove yourself match for both men. Who will prove the most? In our main event, our semi-main event, the COTT World Championship will be on the line as Frankie Perez defends the title against Deacon Darkhold, who has been tormenting him and his brother the past couple weeks. All of the Dark Watch have been tormenting champions here in CZCW. So Deacon Darkhold will get his match here tonight on Vendetta. And then, of course, our main event. I said it at the end of the last episode. This is possibly the best match that we can put on as of right now. Who knows what the company will look like a year from now? Who knows who will be good? But as of right now, American Flash versus Frankie Boy Fernandez for the CZCW Championship. It's going to be a fucking banger. This whole show is going to be a banger. My creative team fucking failed me tonight. It is what it is. Let's get into it. We kick things off with the tag title match as the Night Terrors come up short in their quest to bring the Coastal Zone tag titles back to IPW with them. Match goes 11 minutes and 20 seconds when Simon Waves submits Maroy. This was our Steal the Show match. It got a nice 56. Babao had a really good performance. And, defense number 4 of the CZCW tag titles. Following the match, the Beach Boys, they say, hey, look, up next is the number 1 contenders match, Wildcats vs. Gangster Nation. Whoever wins that match will challenge us next. So, you know what? We're going to stick around on commentary and watch the match for ourselves, see what the competition is like. As I've just realized, I forgot to put anybody on commentary. So sorry, Fox Mask. Simon Waves is show all. Simon Waves is going to be on commentary for no reason. And if you saw from that little snippet, you saw who was going over. And in 1334, the year of Gangster Nation is not going off to a great start. As the Wildcats defeat Gangster Nation in 1334 when El Jaguar pins Bullseye with the Jaguar suplex. The Wildcats will be next in line. They will receive a CZCW tag title match next. Most likely at Uprising. I think I've said this way too many times already, but I am not sure if it will be at Uprising. If I can stretch it out in the build, I will make it on Uprising, but no guarantee. All we know is the next challengers for the tag titles are the Wildcats. Following that is the triple threat match for the Extreme Championship. A really great performance by Carlos Barrera here, as he is able to retain his Extreme title, making defense number 4 after 15 minutes and 58 seconds when he pinned Zell Quinn with the Curb Your Enthusiasm. Carlos carried the match in terms of in-ring performance with a 62. Luis is getting really old, so if I want to just do anything with him, it's got to be this year. So that's a bit of a shame. But yeah, decent match, really good mid-card match. Really happy with Carlos Barrera. When I first really started using him in 2016, I would have never thought he would have been anywhere near a productive member of this roster. So I am pleasantly surprised with how well he's been. So yeah, 62 for this segment. And to make sure that everybody knows where I stand, Sky Hermosa wins. I am not, there's a fine line between doing a angle like I've done and then having Heartbreaker win for heat. No, I will never do something like that. The whole point of this angle was to give Heartbreaker the loss and treat him like the scumbag his character is. People like this should not win in life. So, yeah, Sky Hermosa wins in 14:47 with the Sky Twister press. The match got a 49, and Heartbreaker has to stop hitting on her. And what happens when Heartbreaker does not get what he wants? He has a full tantrum in the ring. He's like punching the ground. He's fucking crying. He's like, why can't good guys finish first? Why do nice guys always finish last? And he starts walking up the ramp as California Love Machine comes out, who's up next. And he sees Heartbreaker just disheveled and upset with himself walking up the ramp, and he quite literally stops him. And he's like, hey, give me a microphone real quick, just real quick. Hey, Heartbreaker? Hey, buddy? Dude, you need to fucking get some bitches, dude. You need to grow the fuck up. Honest to God, you are one of the most pathetic human beings I've ever seen in my life. Okay? Alright, and then he pats him on the back, and he goes to the ring. And Heartbreaker, the look of complete dishevelment and sadness turns into a complete look of rage as he walks to the back. So, not what Heartbreaker wanted to see. But, California Love Machine not only verbally decimates Heartbreaker, he then physically decimates, maybe not decimates, he physically defeats the old man, the, in his words, relic, Masked Cougar. In 1946, he hits the LAX departure, gets the pinfall victory. Really good performance by California Love Machine. 62, Masked Cougar was really off his game. Segment got a 65. California Love Machine gets his win back, and he had one hell of a night as he heads to the back. However, as Masked Cougar gets up, he looks a little kind of lost, you know. But then all of a sudden, Fox Mask emerges from the commentary booth with a microphone in hand. And he says, "Look, Masked Cougar, I've watched what Going Coastal has said and done to you these past couple weeks, and I think about all the times that we spent fighting, all the times that we spent grinding alongside guys like Troy Tornado, like Donnie J, like Fumihiro Ota, and then I remember, us two were the last remaining members of that era. And it's fucking disgusting the way they're treating us. I get my job taken from me by Sean McFly, by a guy who's never worked a day in the American independent scene in his life. The guy known for just being there in Canada gets my job. What? Because Cliff Anderson didn't think I had it in me? I barely had a fucking chance. Alright? This isn't about us growing old and getting bad. This is about management and the people in the back and the stars of tomorrow trying to erase the history, trying to erase everything that we built, because they'll never be as cool and as good and as fucking over as us. We need to stick together, and we need to start making some changes around here, because if we let the people in charge keep doing what they're doing, then we'll be kicked out of this company before we know it." And then the two men walk to the back together, aligned with one another. Fox Mask and Masked Cougar. Semi-main COT World Championship match. Fucking great job, Deacon Darkhold. There's nothing you can do when you don't click, but I was really expecting a little more out of Deacon Darkhold, but a 55's not bad, as the match goes 22 minutes and 2 seconds when Frankie Perez gets the victory, tapping out Deacon Darkhold with the P clutch. Defense number 7 of the COT World Championship. Deacon Darkhold is nowhere near over enough for me to book Frankie Perez and have him lose on one of my own shows, so he's not losing this COT World title. He wins for him and his whole family. He won for Johnny in spirit, I guess. But yeah, match gets a 55, and it's time for our main event. Hoping for something big, and we get an 81, baby. Frankie Boy Fernandez. Who better than Frankie Boy Fernandez? But yeah, incredible main event. Frankie Boy Fernandez defeats American Flash in 23 minutes and 39 seconds by pinfall with the Dirt Nap. Frankie Boy has made defense number 2 of the Coastal Zone Championship title. It's way too early in his reign to be considering possibly taking the belt off of him, especially more so when he is as good as he is. There's just nobody that can even compare to how good Frankie Boy is doing right now. He is truly something special. So, 81 rated main event to finish off the show. And we have a quick promo by Frankie Boy Fernandez. There's really nothing to it. It's quite literally just 5 minutes of Frankie Boy saying, "I'm the fucking man. Nobody can stop me." It's gonna take fucking Jesus Christ himself to come and become the greatest wrestler of all time for maybe somebody to come and beat me. And a 72 rated angle to end the show. One hell of a pay-per-view. Absolute masterclass by Frankie Boy and American Flash here. California Love Machine and Masked Cougar also had a pretty good performance. But yeah, Frankie Boy. Oh, you are not Frankie Boy. Frankie Boy, you're awesome. American Flash, you get a hug. And California Love Machine, you had a great performance. So yeah, $31,000 made. Pretty good, if I say so myself. We grow another point in the Southwest. We're growing really fast. I don't think we have to worry at all about possibly not hitting that owner goal. If we somehow don't get that owner goal, then I guess Cliff Anderson's gonna fire Sean McFly and will come back as someone new. That might be fun if that ever happens, where I get fired, so I have to come back, and then I'll kind of reboot some storylines because it's a change in Booker. But yeah, anything? No, nothing in the news. All these guys are gone from Coastal Zone. That's fine. I forgot to show we actually made $7,000 last month. Pretty good. Yeah, that's it. That's it for Vendetta. Like I said, the next 3 episodes, that's gonna kind of be what the episodes, the base of the episodes will be. 2 shows and then a pay-per-view. So each taping will generally be 2 coast-to-coasts long. So expect that to be the way going forward. Obviously, because we have a real-world calendar, as we saw with the last month, not every, let me go to Wave of Fury. Not every month is going to have an even number of shows, like January and February. There were 5 coast-to-coasts in between pay-per-views, but usually there will only be 4. So expect 2 coast-to-coasts per episode from now on. And other than that, I hope you all enjoyed CZCW's Vendetta 2022. And I hope you all come back for the next editions of Coast to Coast, number 6 and number 7. Alright, CZCW. Alright, cool. Good show. Alright. So, however, I do have one thing I would like to show, because my good friend, my Tyler, has sent me something he wants me to show on stream, and I have absolutely no problem promoting it, because he's the homie. So, let me pull it up. Alright, so, no, I'm gonna use the deep fried one. I'm sorry, I'm not using that one. I'm using the deep fried one. Can I... How do I open link? There we go. Okay, so this was... Get over here. So this was sent to me. My Tyler will be streaming next week on the 8th at 7 p.m. I'm assuming 7 p.m. CST. Not 7 a.m. I'm going to wait for him to confirm in the chat. But yeah, he has been really busy. I don't know the extent of everything. He's had some things go on. But he's taken some time off of YouTube. And he will be back on January 8th. He is, no joke, the way that we became friends was because we both really liked watching each other's content. So, if you enjoy my stuff, you will probably enjoy his stuff even more. 7 p.m. CST on January 8th. He's going head-to-head with Dynamite. So if you have Max, cancel it. You won't need it. It's just a bad idea. Pizza-related TEW. Everybody, if you come to the My Tyler stream, you will need to bring your own pizza. He will not provide it. You will have to bring your own. Is that Tana the Mighty? Or is... Because that's Ash Campbell. Here's Eric Bischoff. I know that's Eric... Is that Tana? I think that's Tana. I'm not sure. I have no idea what he has planned. This is all he gave me. That is Tana. So, expect, like, some really slow matches, I guess. I don't have any clue what he's got planned, but honestly, some of the better streams both of us have done are the ones where we have absolutely nothing planned, and then we just fucking wing it. There was one show where we booked VWA, and we had turned Wild Child into a actual child and made him addicted to crack. This is all the info we're going to get, no matter how hard I've just tried. This is all we have. So, yeah, good. He's going to be back for the first time in a few months. I will link that. I don't know. Is the stream up? I'll link his channel. I'll link his channel in the description and the comments of this VOD. So, yeah. So you guys can watch his content before the stream on Wednesday. But yeah, that's all I got for this stream. Oh, Jesus. What now? What am I getting pinged for now? This better... Okay, it's another server. Oh, thank God. Dude, I'm getting paranoid by these pings. I'm getting paranoid by them. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, that's all I got. I hope you all enjoyed this stream. A little quicker of a stream, maybe? I don't know. How long have I gone now? 2.5. That's a lot shorter than these 5 SSW streams. But yeah, speaking of that, the next stream I do will be a Joshi Mania stream. I completely have that pay-per-view pre-booked. So, yeah, I don't know when that stream will be. It might be Saturday. No promises. No promises for a Saturday stream. I usually don't stream on the weekends because it's not very convenient for me. But there might be one. If not, then we're going to do it on Monday. So, just, again, wait for the quick 90-second announcement video I always post before the day of a stream to know for sure. Otherwise, yeah, I hope you all excited for Joshi Mania. I got a fun Joshi Mania card. But yeah, I will have the Coast to Coast episodes and the Vendetta episodes uploaded before Tuesday, probably. If I stream 5SSW on Saturday, then Vendetta will be delayed. I don't know. The VOD will still be up immediately after I'm done. So, you know, it is what it is. I don't know why I'm stalling so much. I hope you had fun. Go enjoy the rest of your guys' night. I'm done early for once. So, you know, have a ball, I guess.